Вот тут можно разрешить...
Все, я записываю теперь.
Давай, я подвинусь.
Я начну презентацию. Если наши коллеги готовы, отключите, пожалуйста, все остальные звуки микрофонов. Ага, так я смотрю все. А наши дети где? Только Веронику я вижу. Вероника,
здесь,
Софья,
здесь.
Кирилл. Наших трое, да?
Угу.
Итак. Okay, dear colleagues, dear students, let's start our first conference about one day in our school. I really happy to see you in our conference. Unfortunately, this school year started off hard for all of us, but my colleague and I really hope that you are all well and you want to start our conversation together. Also, our director, Gubanov Dmitry, sends you a big hello, strong health to all of you, and wish for us a successful conference today. Today is the first conference about one day in our schools. We wish to get to know you better and to have strong friendship between our students and colleagues. So, let's start. A little bit information about another colleagues. Unfortunately, today, Salerno School and Venezia School can't join us, but next time they will join us. So let's start our introduction from Moscow School and our teacher, English teacher, Natalia, please.
Hi, you have seen me. Offline meetings have unfortunately been put paid to due to this awful pandemic this year, but I am very glad that we still can have some conversation, some English club and some real English practice. And we thought in our school that it would be nice not to spend our money on traveling, not to risk our lives, but to join in as this really nice artistic community. And today we're going to introduce ourselves first. I am a teacher in Moscow Art Central School. We are only 2 schools in St. Petersburg and in Moscow. There are only 2 schools of the kind, as Vera Vulhovna have already said about that. And in our school, we have to study regular subjects and art at the same time, which is tricky because students have to be at school, study maths, study languages, study Russian, and at the same time, they have a full schedule of art classes. And now we have to combine an integral schedule. 3 days students go to school normally, regularly, taking the metro, wearing awful masks and gloves in Russia, you know. And 3 days we have to study online. So actually, out of 7 days in a week, we spend 6 days in studying. This year has been very hard on teachers as well. And my colleague, Tatiana Vasilyevna, today is participating with her students. Those are not mine students, but I love them still. So it has been really hard on us because we have to work starting early in the morning and finishing late at night, teaching classes online. And we have gained a lot of weight due to sedentary lifestyle. So kind of, it is nice to have this a little bit stressful situation over normal native conversation with international community. So I introduce you 3 students of our school, of Tatiana Vasilyevna, 3 students. One of them is from graphic. Can you give me a wave? Who is from graphics?
Kirill, you're welcome.
Kirill, yeah, he studies at the Department of Graphic, and he's going to show our works, his works to us, our works, like I am participating a little bit in his glory now. And two students from design. This is Sofia and Veronica. And I'm going to show their works to you as well. We will start from Veronica, and I will switch on the demonstration of my screen now to show you the works. So probably it would be nice for you if you switch on the button to show our screen. Yeah, okay. So I'm switching on. Veronica, are you ready? Veronica, are you ready? So can you see my screen, guys? Guys from Madrid? Yay, that's cool. Okay, if you can see it clearly, I ask Veronica to start. So One Day in Our School by Veronica Chikanova. Miss Veronica, you're welcome.
Hello, everybody. I want to tell you about the most interesting department in our school. I'm studying at the Department of Design. In addition to drawing, painting, and composition, we make a variety of lights, submission drawings, and plans to them. I'll tell you about the most interesting in my opinion. Last school year, we made two lights, the arch and the console. This is my arch. The goal was to make the arch as unusual and futuristic as possible. The prototype of my arch was the loom. It was my favorite task. You can see the arch there.
Really? Can we? Oh, it's it. Okay.
Next.
Next slide. You tell me when I switch on to the next slide. Okay.
Next.
Okay. Is it made of threads? Some kind of threads, right, Veronica?
Yeah.
Okay.
Veronica, explain, please. Thread, sticks, and what else?
And
pins, you see? Veronica.
What?
Speak about this artwork.
Ну, я тогда про следующий не успею.
Okay.
Next. Next, we made a console. This is construction consisting only of sticks with pins at the end, which is held only by the tension of thread. It is the most difficult and unnerving task possible, but I really enjoy making a pitch of them.
I can't believe how daunting this might be. This is the same, right? Okay, next one.
This is my pitch. I just adore the underwater world and mermaids. The next.
Oh, wow. Have a look at it.
In addition to the main task in the program, we also have a summer and autumn practice, which lasts about a week. While students from other departments draw in the open air, our teachers come up with a special task. I found the autumn practice 2018 to be the most interesting. The task was to make an original hat. My hat in the shape of the solar system. The main task of work was that the head sat steadily on the head. Next.
Next.
I remember I put it on my head and wore it all day after viewing works of the practice, and it was comfortable.
Did you really? Was it? Okay, I can't believe how you know how it suits you well. Don't you find, guys? Does it suit Veronica?
Yeah.
Okay. Next, Veronica.
Yes. I also took this hat to the competition, the Cup of Russia, which was held right in our school. I took the third place there. the next.
Oh, the third place. I will translate a little bit. It's a diploma, the Art of Russia, right? And she took the third place. Yeah, European Art Union World Fine Arts. That's cool. Okay. What are those?
Sonia.
Are those Sonia's?
Sonia, yes.
Немножко перепуталась с устами.
Okay.
Это должно было быть в самом конце.
Okay. This one?
Так. Я что-то не нахожу одной фотографии. Давайте дальше.
I have only 3 photos. I have this one, and this one, and this one. I am sure I have. Okay.
I will show it in a real life.
A real life. Wow, that's nice.
We don't have much free time in our school, but sometimes we do something for ourselves. About 2 years ago, I made this phone case.
You made it yourself?
Yes. My art teacher seriously asked me why.
Can you show it a little bit more?
What is this, Veronica?
This is a
phone case.
A phone case.
A phone case? Ah, you created by yourself. Yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
How to use it? Show please a little bit more.
My art teacher seriously asked me why I brought children's planes to the lesson if I had normal ones.
Okay.
And the next photo.
So I will, a moment. Okay, can you see it? This one, right?
We receive estimates for all our works every half year in December and May. We hand our works on long white sheets and sheets of paper and put the land on special tables. Next day, after that, everyone can come to school and look at our works.
It's called the viewing.
Yes. In the center is my works. It is mine. And that's all.
I'm
very glad to tell you about my school and my department. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Veronica.
Veronica, you're amazing, amazing. Thank you very much. And I ask Sophia to join in as well. Sophia, how are you? Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hi,
my name is Sophia. Now I'm going to tell you about my artworks. Let's start. This artwork I made this summer. This work is made by black aquarelle. In this work, there is a glass teapot, old notes, a book, a glass with a spoon, and a pill. All these things are situated on the windowsill. It took me 3 weeks to do this work.
Oh my God, 3 weeks! What is it sized? How is it sized?
It's not very big. It is like 40 centimeters.
So it's pretty big. It's pretty big. Okay.
This painting is made by aquarelle. There is this small green bottle, a small orange bowl,
watercolor, yeah.
Watercolor, crumpled paper, 2 shells, gold ball, and a necklace. All these things are situated on the windowsill. In the window, there is a glowing buildings. I tried to do this work in light, gentle colors. It took me 2 months to do this painting. I did it last spring.
Amazing. That's amazing. I will play a little bit with the size for you to, somehow. Okay.
This work is made with pencil. There is a stove, a teapot in the stove, and many boxes near the stove. I did this work last spring. It took me 1 month to do this work.
It's amazing. I think I will go, I'm going to share, yeah, our project with you guys in Madrid, and you will have a look at it closely, okay? So don't worry, you can have a look at it later. So, because you know, it's difficult somehow for you to understand how well it is painted. Okay, so if you're ready.
This work is made with pencil. There is a crumpled paper, a small bell, a black bottle, a shell, and a book. It took me about 1 month to do this work.
Amazing.
Okay.
This work is made with pencil. There is, can you do next slide, please?
Oh, that's it.
Uh,
So have I forgotten one?
Да, там была архитектурная макет был. Ладно.
А где он?
I did these sketches this September. We had autumn practice. I did these sketches in the candy factory called Красный Октябрь. We were drawing there all day long. These works are made by pencil. It took me 30 minutes to draw these sketches.
Okay, if I've forgotten something, I can correct it. I just made sure that I haven't left anything. Maybe it wasn't downloaded. So, but okay, we will find out about later. And you can share your stories as well. Yeah, if you have them on a sheet of paper, please do send them to me. We will share them with our colleagues for them to, you know, if they haven't caught anything while we were speaking due to the connection problems, probably they can just read it. Yeah, and again, have a look at your works. So you will just share them. Is that all, Sophia?
Yeah.
Your works are amazing.
Yes, super, Sophia.
Okay, so and the next participant, and last from our school, the last but not least, is Kirill. Okay.
Yes, hello.
Hello, you can begin your presentation.
Hello.
Hello. All these works were created by me during my 3 years of study at art school. Some of them were drawn in the workshop, some outside of school. For example, I drew this drawing in wet pastel in July of 2019 after I finished 6th grade as a summer homework assignment. These pairs were one of my first pastel drawings, and that's when I fell in love with this material. The next slide, please.
Beautiful. Yes, very good. Wow.
At the beginning of 7th grade, I didn't have any notable work except 2 scenes from Peter Yershov's fairy tale, The Hunchback Horse, which are presented here. The lovely one shows the king in bed. Next slide, please.
A king.
A servant.
A king in bed, Natalia. A king in bed.
Yeah, a king.
A king in bed and his servant, the antagonist of the main character Ivan the Fool, who stole the firebird's feather from Ivan and brought into the king, and the upper one shows Ivan catching the firebird himself.
So he catches it, and here he's okay.
Next slide, please.
I will make it a little bit smaller. Okay.
А можно, пожалуйста, этот слайд и следующий вместе показать?
Okay. No problem. No
Two
problem.
slides at the same time.
No
Uh,
problem. I got that.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Mhm.
These two watercolor etudes were made by me during quarantine in April 2020. I think that during this period, the quality of my sketches improved. The next slide.
Mm-hmm.
These drawings were also created in April 2020, but as class worked on drawing. It is noteworthy that both of them are the same size, 30 by 30 centimeters, made of same material, 3 pastel colors. But I did the first one for the 3 weeks, and the second only some 5 days.
Really? It took you only 5 days to make that? Wow. Are you
Uh,
keen on music?
yes, it's guitar of my father.
Really? Oh, he's a rock player, I suppose. That's a really nice one. I'm myself keen on music, so it's really interesting. Next slide, Kirill.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I drew this work in May of the same year. I did it, but by my standards, for a short time, 5 or 6 hours. But I created the arrangement of the setting for the whole day.
Oh, really?
Yes,
But that was really worth it, right?
yes. The next slide, please.
Mm-hmm. I will make
I
it.
made these sketches at the end of the 7th grade during my summer practice in June. I went to the Tsaritsina Park in Moscow every day to paint beautiful palaces, which were built in the 18th century during the reign of Empress Catherine II. The first work is a small pavilion, Milovida, and the second, next slide please,
Mm-hmm.
one of the towers of the Grand Palace, the main architectural building of Tsaritsino. The next slide, please. The last artwork was created in the summer in my grandmother's house. I drew it in watercolors on tea-soaked paper. I drew all these works under the guidance of my teachers, Kamila Yurevna in painting and composition, and Yevgenia Yurevna in drawing.
That's it.
That's
Thank
all.
you, Kirill.
Thank you, Kirill.
Well, guys, I hope you like the artworks of our students.
Yes, beautiful.
Thank you very much for your attention.
I will share the works with you. You can have a look at them closely. And Sophia, if I'm missing out some of your works, please do send them to me again. I will insert them into the presentation. And guys, do send me your sheets of paper with your speech, okay? Or probably Tatiana Vasilyevna can do that. Okay, I will share that with our colleagues because I think that they're still interested in your stories. Maybe they can use them somehow or for inspiration. Yep. Okay, now I am stopping the demonstration. So guys, do you need the organizer's account? Yeah, okay, so in the I am just making a recording, so in the end please do send it back to me, okay? I will just make you an organizer and you can use it, okay? I'm doing it.
Okay.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Okay, well, from Madrid here, Laura Ceballos and Arancha, hello, Lilia, Amiera, I remember you personally, and our students here. And first, I want to congratulate to Veronica, Sofia, and Kirill, because we have enjoyed a lot with your work. Veronica, congratulations for your knowledge about geometry. Sofia, I enjoyed a lot with your accurate technique. And Kirill, the gesture and color of your drawings and pictures have been amazing. And I would like you to share with us your presentation to enjoy a bit more your drawings and pictures, okay? And now Laura Ceballos is our language teacher.
Good morning. I'm Laura and I'm the teacher of students of first of bachillerato. This is my second year at the school and I knew about the project with your school. I saw the exhibit that we still have on display here and it was very interesting when I was asked to share this experience with my language class. And I was even more impressed when I asked my students and they were interested in having these conversations with you. So I'm very proud of the work. And of course, very impressed with the work of your students. I'm completely speechless and congratulations for that. And now I'm going to introduce my students here. We have Sibila, Jorge, Tristan, and Sara. And we're gonna show you a bit about our school and their life here. So, you want to start?
Okay.
Thank you.
Hi. Buenos días.
Sobre Ucrania, sorry. Good morning. Good morning.
Okay. We are students from Lope de Vega High School in Madrid, Spain, and we are going to show you where it's located. Okay. Okay, this is the topic we are going to talk about, the 4 ones. And okay, it's located on, I'm going to show you here on Google Earth.
It's a video.
Okay. Okay, that's Spain. And our high school is located, okay, here on the center of Madrid.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, now we're gonna show you our high school is called Lope de Vega because Lope de Vega is one of the most important authors of the 16th century in Spain, and we are one of the oldest high schools in Spain. Okay, now we are gonna show you our high school. First, we have like some corridors with some paintings that are around our high school, and okay.
Everything's okay. Please, just keep going.
1 second. Okay. And okay, we also have the stairs that they are very old, and some buildings and sculptures around all the high school.
Yes. The high school is full of art. Like there's paintings
Yes,
everywhere
okay.
and sculptures.
We have a library that has very old books, and it's very big, and students can pick up books and take them, and sculptures, and down we have a picture of like the lobby, the hall where we enter.
Yes.
Every morning. Okay, here we have like a meeting room, and also we have two playgrounds where we can go and spend some time, and the cafeteria when we spend and we can eat something.
Yeah, and you can buy snacks and everything.
And okay, here, okay, we have a very big theater, and students usually at the end of the year perform something, and depends on the topic they do. And with the corridor, normal, and a classroom, you can see.
Very beautiful, everything.
Is it a boarding school as well?
What?
Is it a boarding school? Do you live?
No, it's just a looking.
Oh, it's only for day students. Wow, such a luxury. Wow, that's amazing. You're impressed.
Okay, we're gonna show you.
So this is our schedule. Before coronavirus, we had different schedules, but with the arrival of this pandemic, everything has changed. Now groups are divided into subgroups. So one group into two subgroups, and each grade has its own timetable, and it's required to follow like that schedule. So we have like different entrance times and different exit times, and also different rates. So that varies depending on your grade. Continua.
No, we have kind of the same one for us now. Yeah, we have different times as well. Yeah, I can see that you start quite early.
Yes.
So guys, do you have enough sleep?
Too early to
Too
start.
early, yeah, like 8:20.
Yes.
Our students don't start until what time, Sophia?
Yeah, we used to start like at 8:40. No, at half 8.
Yeah.
But yeah, now because we are divided, we need like different times.
Yes.
And also we have two different entrances. So some groups like go in from like a different street than the other one. I don't know, it's really weird, but yeah.
No, it's not. It's fine. We
Yeah.
all do the same, and the WHO.
The same.
Yeah, it's the same. It's just we don't start until 9:30, but we are in the center of Moscow, so it's tricky to get there by metro. Our students take the metro, so we try to set different times for them not to find themselves in the rush hour on the metro. So kind of
Yeah.
it works for us, but for the whole day they're at school. Yeah, I can see that it's quite early. Wow.
Yeah. Our high school is also located in the center, so it's also like tricky to get here, but yeah, it's still really early.
Yes. Okay. Now I'm going to talk about modalities in the Spanish educational system. The modalities are adapted to the type of intelligence of each student. At a high school, students can choose between technology and health sciences, where they prepare to be future doctors, engineers, biologists. Also humanistic studies, where you can learn Latin, ancient Greek, and literature. Also social sciences, where students learn about economics and applied math. And last but not least, our high school gives the opportunity to study plastics and performing art, where people learn to use their most artistic side. As also in other European high schools, we have the university access test in our second and last year of secondary education. We call that exam selectividad or EBAU, and to the secondary education, we call it bachillerato, that is divided into 3 years and 3 semesters each year. It isn't compulsory. It's only if you want to go to the university. Artistic classmates. Oh no! Okay. Sorry. Artistic classmates represent a play every Christmas in which they combine music, dance, and creativity. And like last Christmas, our friends performed Dirty Dancing by Emil Ardolino, sorry. And I have prepared some videos to show you. No los van a oír. Bueno, pero por lo menos ustedes. Can you hear the?
Yes.
Yes. And the other one, okay. This is our theater. Yes, they are so good. Well,
Okay, and then
yes. Yeah.
with all the COVID situation, we have to take some measures
to solve the situation. Yeah, to solve the situation. One of them is obviously the obligatory use of the mask, and also put ample at the entrance of the school and measure the temperature of every student. Obviously, we have all the tables with the safety distance in the classrooms, and also in the breaks. Also, we have the disinfectation, all the tables and the seats at the end of the day.
Yeah, we need to spray alcohol in every table.
Yes. We can translate that is limpia tus manos is wash your hands with water and soap. So yeah. Well, this is the end. Yes.
I still got a question. How much English do you have? How many hours a week?
So yeah, every day every day.
You come here, so 5 classes.
No, but it depends because we have like 2 different English classes. So we have 2 different English classes. So one of them is the advanced class. We are in the advanced class. So we do have every day English classes, but the other one is like the more basic one. I do not think they have every day. No, it's only 4 classes. 4 classes a week. Each week.
Okay.
Well, lucky guys to have so much English to train to speak. It's very nice.
Yeah, we have only 3 hours. Hour is an academic hour is about 40 minutes. So it's only 3 times 40 minutes a week. And now during the pandemics with the online schedule, it was reduced to 2 times of 40 minutes. So we really fall behind. I feel that we fall behind, but we try to motivate students with such English clubs like this one to speak more, that they are exposed to normal conversation between normal people just from different nations. And with this, we wanted to show them that it is fine to make mistakes, and it is fine, we still can understand. Even we could just communicate with gestures. And I know that Italian guys really like to gesticulate, and we Russians as well. So I am amazed how good is it, how I think that how amazing the conversation goes. We can hear you guys, we can understand, and I bet my students here, Tatiana Vasilyevna's students, could understand. Probably they are too shy to ask questions, but probably they are not. Okay, so if you guys have any questions to ask, you're welcome.
Ask whatever you want.
Okay.
No, we don't have any questions.
No, yes.
I think everything's pretty clear.
Yes.
At
We
least for our part.
invite you to come here to stay whenever you want, whenever you can.
We would love to. When it all ends, we will come.
If you have any question or the high school or the modalities of the state, you can ask us.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
I will just translate a little bit for my guys, because I see that they are a little bit overwhelmed with those questions. Софья, Вероника and Кирилл, если у вас есть какие-то вопросы по поводу высшей школы, да, то есть это институт, там высшее образование, вы видели, да, бакалавриат, задайте вопросы сейчас. И если вы хотите, вы можете по-русски, я вам помогу.
Так они студенты, получается?
Да, спрашивай. Are they?
Нет, у вас. Я у вас спрашиваю. Они студенты, получается?
Ну да.
У них
Вероника, спроси, трудно поступить в университет? Вероника.
She's too shy to ask in English. She is asking whether you are students. About what age are you?
So we are all 16.
16, yes.
Oh, Oh,
Yeah.
so, yeah, pretty adult.
Yeah.
Наташ,
Oh,
We have 1 year left.
хотели со взрослыми познакомить.
We to go to university.
so you have baccalaureate, yeah? You have IB exams, right?
No, it's the idea.
Next year.
No.
В следующем году они еще маленькие.
No, I'm just asking on the whole, if you ever have to take IB.
No, we are not in an international school. We are just in a bilingual school, so we don't do the IB.
Mhm.
We have the EVAL, which is like almost the same thing. It's just like exam for a test. Yeah. And yes, and we are going to take them next year.
Oh,
In segundo de bachillerato.
okay. We also have on the state exams. Yes, guys?
Yes.
What exams, guys, are you planning to take? Veronica, what exam are you planning to take? Какие экзамены у тебя будут?
Я спрашиваю.
Да, Вероника. Have you decided yet on what exams you are taking?
Как перевести ЕГЭ и ОГЭ?
Veronica, Russian language, mathematics, and so on.
There are mandatory exams. So the mandatory are mathematics, but we have 2 levels, the advanced and the basic level. At the end of high school, it's not really high school, it's like secondary school. So at the end of the 11th year, we have maths, Russian, and 2 more vocational subjects we can choose. In order to enter the university in Russia, you have to take 2 more subjects. If I am right, if I'm not mistaken. So
You are not mistaken, Natalia.
guys in Russia normally take literature. Guys in our school, что у нас обычно, какие ЕГЭ вы выбираете, ребят?
Литература, математика.
Literature. Guys in Russia normally take literature, then social studies, обществознание, history, really rarely English.
Математика.
Math is mandatory. Это обязательный. Russian is mandatory. And this year, by the way, we had several students with 100% grades. Several students took about 100 in Russian, 100 in literature. Yeah, Vera Wolfovna, Katya. Katya had 100 in Russian and 100 in literature. Стабальница у нас Катя была, да, ведь в этом году?
100 баллов по
Yeah,
литературе.
so it's very cool because Russian exams in Russia are very tricky. And we don't tend to, in our school, we don't tend to take a state exam in English, but I motivate my students to do so. But I have to prepare them. If I motivate my students to take English exam, I will have to work hard for no pay. So kind of, I still motivate them and I have some bonuses if they took it, but it's tricky. In Russia, it's tricky. The English exam is very alike with the Cambridge exam. Do you have English exams, guys?
Yes, so I think here in Spain is different because taking an English exam, it's like mandatory for the access to university. And then it also varies depending on the subjects that you have chosen in high school. So for example, I'm a science student here. So in my final exam, I'm going to take chemistry, math, and biology.
Jorge, Tristan, and I are from humanistic studies, and we are going to do the exam of literature, history.
Yeah, so that's a bit different.
Do you take sorry. Sorry, do you take international exams in English? I motivate my guys to take Cambridge tests. Do you take them? Like
yeah, we usually take the Cambridge exams, but we couldn't do it this year because of the pandemic, obviously. So yeah, that's great.
Okay, what about art? What about art? Do you have some artistic classes in some of the departments?
Oh yeah, because this is like an art school, So we have 3 different types of studies. We have science. Claro, ya lo que estoy diciendo. Claro. And then we have like more humanistic studies, and then we have art. So the ones that take art, they also have to get like an art exam on their final exam. So you know, different modalities for each group.
How much art do you have?
And I have no idea because like neither of us take art.
They are social students, and there is another type of art studies. Okay, these students perhaps in another meeting with you can know them, but not now because these students belong to another branch of the
Yeah, we have shown you the videos of our classmates.
Ага, сейчас придет директор, мы все. А мы на грядках опять.
Ирина Валентиновна, прошу вас звук выключите, вас слышно сильно.
What other foreign languages do you study?
Can you
Besides English, other foreign languages. Do you study any?
French, German, and English.
Okay.
We have Italian this year, right, Tatiana Vasilyevna?
Okay.
This year, our school has got itself an Italian teacher. I brought her to our school, and she's a new teacher. She teaches Italian just a little bit. So next time, probably she will participate in our conference, and you will have a chance to talk in Italian, which would be nice. And also, we teach German a little bit. I teach German, but my German leaves much to be desired. So I prefer English. I prefer English. I took a CAE test a couple of years ago, so kind of I like English. This is my favorite language. I think that I can understand in English more than in Russian. So, and
Natalia is very shy. She knows Chinese, you see?
She knows Chinese.
Ask her to speak Chinese.
Oh, yes.
yeah, I'm still at, do you know this scale of languages like A1, A2, B1?
Yes, they're both in Cambridge exams.
Yeah, it's like CEFR, so probably my Chinese is about B1. It's,
oh my God.
It's not very much. It's not very much. And what I am currently doing, just before this our conversation, I've been doing my homework. Speaking of, I will show you.
No, but like it's such like a difficult language.
Yeah, I've been doing my.
Natalia, you have to present
No. I am just asking a next question. How much homework do you guys have every day? Because our guys here, Veronica, Sofia, and Kirill, they are overwhelmed, overburdened with homework, loads and loads of it. What about you guys?
I think
now we are going, because we are only going to class without time, we usually do. The days we are not going to classroom, we are having for online classes or homework. So we are having like homework for 6 hours. That's the time we are coming here.
We have a lot of homework. We know that in Russia you have like 10 hours of homework more or less.
Sometimes more. Sofia, do you sleep at all? Sonia, ты спишь вообще?
Wake up, please.
No. I am asking on a whole, like, Сонь, нормально ты по ночам спишь? Я сейчас переведу. Мало спишь? As I know, I follow my students on Instagram, and sometimes they post in the middle of the night. It's unbelievable that they can sleep for a couple of hours, and it's normal for our students not to sleep, not to get enough sleep. Though we tell them every day that you have to sleep, you have to eat well, or else you wouldn't be able to paint. And you can see that all they can talk is about how much they painted, how long it took, and so on. And besides artwork, they still have homework in real subjects like maths, Russian, and so on. We have a very serious department of Russian language with really serious teachers, and they ask them to write essays. Do you write essays, guys?
Yes.
They write a lot of essays. And Вероник, do you recite poems in Russian? Стихи рассказываете по-русски? Стихи учите? Guys, they not just recite poems, they write poems in Russian. We have a site, a website with their poems. I know one teacher, she's collecting, and sometimes she gives homework to write a poem, you know, to find the rhyme, all sorts of things.
There is an almanac.
That's she is almanac, an almanac of her poems.
It's my work.
And they put their artistic works into it. So this is the almanac by all of our students. They gathered their poetry into one book, and we issue them probably not once a year, probably once, I don't know, several years, but it's still a really hard work on them. Literature in Russian is pretty tricky here, challenging. So I hope we'll also have a challenging English course in our school after such, you know, such conversational clubs. They proved well, right? Okay. So guys, any more questions?
Okay, I have a question for Veronica. Yes, at what age did you start painting?
Когда ты начала рисовать?
I started painting maybe at 3 years old, and
3 years old.
I heard about this school when I was 9 years, and in 11 years I have
Enter.
When she was 11, she entered the school because we begin at 11. We don't have small children in our school.
Yes.
She started painting at 3. So.
Okay.
Okay, we understand how you paint so well.
And I have another question. So is it difficult to access the high school? So do you take any exams or something to access the high school?
Guys, I'm going to translate just a little bit because it's difficult to catch. Ребят, трудно ли поступить в университет после этой школы?
Говорят, что наоборот, поступить после этой школы достаточно просто.
Говори, English, please.
Не надо в колледжах учиться.
Okay, come on, guys, come on.
It is not difficult. It is not difficult.
It is not difficult
to enter.
To enter
the university.
To enter the university.
Not the university.
Our school has some college program for drawing, and we don't need to enter in any college.
No, I don't mean like university. I mean to your high school. Like to be admitted to your high school, is it difficult to study the secondary education?
Окей, трудно ли, вообще разобрать тяжело, если честно, трудно ли получать, да? Татьяна Васильевна, услышали?
Нет.
Do you mean that is it difficult to get the secondary education in our school?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, okay, I got that now. It was just difficult a little bit for me to. I thought I overheard something. Было трудно ли нам получать среднее образование? Трудно ли его получить в нашей школе? Имеется в виду у нас же и художественные.
Yes.
Давай, Вероника.
Yes, I think.
Why exactly is it difficult?
Veronica, it takes a lot of time to do artworks.
Homework.
Yeah, homework. It's not only homework. You see the departments of art and the departments of regular subjects are different. So we have really strange relationship between them. The art teachers think that it is only art that the students should practice, but to enter the university, you need regular subjects like maths, Russian, so on and so on and so on. So our students have to be, you know, like in between the two fires, between the two extremes. They have to, at the same time, prove to their art teachers that they are worthy, and at the same time they have to gain real results in exams. So it's pretty challenging, and I think it is stressful on their health as well. And during the coronavirus pandemics nowadays, we really motivate.
It is something like, if you want to know well the regular lesson, your art will go worse, and if you want to know art better, the regular lessons go worse. And
yes, it means that you are like between two extremes. You can't possibly do everything ideally, perfectly, so it's difficult.
Yeah, that's how you have to choose between like art and subject like Russian and math.
Mm.
Okay.
Guys from Madrid, let's introduce your teachers, please, to us. My colleagues ask.
She is our English teacher. Her name is Laura. Madre mía. And she's our art teacher. Aranza. Yeah.
They are pretty good.
Nice to see you, Arancha. We miss you. We want to see you again in our school. And we hope that one day you will come again to our school.
Thank you. And now we are working on details as well. And I'd like to show you our work. We are working on the subject of fairy tales.
Yeah. And they are both really good teachers.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Наташа,
In their presence.
Наташ, от нас директору большой привет, Нурии.
Vera Wolfovna, she's the chief of our school. She sends a big love to your principal. So please do send a Russian hello.
To Nuria, big hello.
Да, скажи, что мы были. Ну, надо говорить.
Really? Она здесь была 30 минут назад. We couldn't see her.
I saw her when we start.
She came to here.
Yes.
She's so busy.
Really outside.
So really do send us her our love.
She has enjoyed the drawings with your students.
And colleagues, it was really pleasure to see you again, to watch your beautiful, amazing school, especially library. Was really amazing for us. It's like another planet. We hope that you will join us next month in this conference. I hope that you will see our colleagues from Italy, from Salerno and Venezia. Also, we will share with you with this video of this conference, and I send to you a link to join to Telegram channel where we can have some network between students and teachers to share some information about us and to start our relationship between our schools. Okay?
Okay.
So, thank you very much. We wish you strong health, good mood, and enjoyable day.
Take care. You have wonderful teachers and wonderful students today. It was a pleasure to talk to you. I could understand every word. You speak English so well, guys. So it's a huge respect to your teacher. Your level is really advanced. I am really excited to have a conversation, a nice English conversation at last. Okay, thank you very much and see you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.